Hey everyone, hello, welcome to Magnolias. Hey, we are live in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. Welcome, welcome. I'm Amy and Kayla's helping me behind the scenes.
Hello.
She's hanging out at the laptop. She's ready to roll. Hey, we have a great live today. We're going to design some trays and we're going to do this in a way that features the Easter items, which are all 20% off. You're going to love these ideas. We have lavender, we have pink, we have multicolor, we have this gorgeous blue and lilac combination in the back. I'm really excited to show you my ideas today. I know how much you guys like trays, so stay tuned and join me. We're going to get a lot of fun trays designed during this hour that we have together. Well, so far today, it's been a beautiful spring day. The store is hopping. I was over there, and the customers are coming in ready to get some bargains. There's some ladies today shopping that took the day off specifically to come shopping.
Oh my gosh.
What a nice thing to do on a beautiful Thursday. Just ditch the work and go shopping. I think that would be fun. I could use a shopping day.
Yeah,
I just like to
too.
go to Omaha, but I haven't done that for a while. So wonderful. Thanks for hanging out, everybody that's joining us today. Who do we have today?
Well,
I'm going to jump on and see myself.
let me look.
Kayla's getting all set up. She had to get a different laptop today, so are you managing?
No, it's not signed into Facebook.
Oh, that one never has been. Okay. You probably can't even use it because I can't even find that for you really fast. Do you want to use a phone? Just use a phone to drop links?
Okay.
Or do you want to use my phone to drop links? Here you go.
Okay.
We'll do that. That'll work for you. You'll just have to navigate as best you can in someone else's cell phone. Go for it.
It might take me a minute, but
either that or grab an iPad. Yep, and I didn't even warn Sharon what we were doing today. If Sharon's joining us, maybe Kayla could use a little help from the first go here.
yeah, we have
me show
Tracy, Kim, Karen, Christine, Judy, Deborah, Donna, Kathy, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Oh, let's see, while you're getting set up, before I forget, Kelsey wanted me to remind you, she has restocked some of our Aloha collection items, which are, oh, Kayla, write this down. We have not created the Aloha collection. We're doing,
It is on.
we needed to add to it.
Yeah.
We have to put some things together, but she restocked that hanging basket. You guys, this Tropical Vibes hanging basket is the top floral piece of the season. We've never made as many hanging baskets of one style as we have the Tropical Vibes. So check that one out. Maybe that's the first link Kayla can drop. But
Yes.
The Tropical Vibes is just all of these bright colored tropical flowers in hanging basket form. Everybody loves it. That's restocked, as well as a couple of the other porch pots. So those have just gotten restocked in the online store. There is an Aloha collection. You're right. What I was supposed to do was go find accessories to add to the Aloha collection, which is anything sort of a tropical vibe, beachy themed, that sort of thing. I need to work on that. We've been getting a little behind since Kate's been gone, but she did post to the VIP page. So if any of you are watching the Magnolias VIP private Facebook group, she had a little album she posted there of her visit to Japan with her husband Jordan. And I think they were in Kyoto today. Their day has ended. She is sleeping. They are 14 hours ahead of us. So they were in Kyoto, Japan, seeing the cherry blossoms there and touring temples in the town. I don't know what they were all seeing. We'll find out. But she's been to a few different towns after they started out in Tokyo. So pretty amazing tour, it sounds like. All right.
What did you want me to drop the link to? I couldn't remember.
Well, you can do 20% off all spring for starters, and then we'll go individual item by individual item.
Okay.
Like this thing. We have one of these at the store and one here at the warehouse. Yesterday we did the last call live, and Carol brought me 2 trays. She brought me this really big Darlene tray, last one. Can't even order that anymore. This one, I don't know if I could restock it or not, but I think we only have the 2 left, one here and one at the store. And it's the natural decorative Paulownia wood tray for $49.50. I like this tray because it has about a 8-inch area in the middle that's perfectly flat. Then it starts to slope up, but it's big. So this one is 21 wide overall by just under 14 inches wide.
And there's one left here and one at the store.
Just what I was thinking, yes. So the Paulownia wood is a lighter weight, light raw unfinished kind of wood that we buy lots of different things out of this wood, and it's a tropical wood, of course. So we're using that one. And then this fun collection, this is is it the peony? Posh Peony collection. So our candle ring, which is part of a series that we have wreaths, garlands. Woo, I about knocked that bunny off. Wreaths, garlands, candle ring, sprays. Is that it? And teardrop. There's a teardrop. This is the biggest spring collection as far as how many different shapes we brought in one style of floral. And it's all a hand wrap look, so it's going to be paper wrap stems, lots of parts and pieces. The entire Posh Peony would be a good collection to drop in its entirety.
Yep, I did that.
That way you can see all the different components, including this candle ring, which is really good size. It's either a candle ring or a small wreath. It's kind of 14 inches overall, depending how you shape it. And the center is 6.5 inches for a candle ring. This goes around the large candle. This candle also. So this actually is very pretty in and of itself. This is our 6x8 ivory LED candle. We carry these in several colors. There isn't a springy color, so your ivory will be your best choice for a springy color. But hey, while I've got this on here and it fits so nicely, candle ring 20% off of $39.99.
And
so
the candles are
$28.
$89.50 for that big one.
$32, sorry. $89.50 for the candle, $32 for the candle ring. The tray itself is a regular priced item at $49.50, but we're really going to say it's last call on the tray. I've got only 2 left. Our 8-inch candle, the 6x8, these are so versatile. You're going to use, is this the one that takes D or C batteries? C batteries.
Yeah, today is opening day for baseball.
It is? Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, that's something I was not aware of. Perfect weather for it. A 6x8 candle. This one has a 3-wick look to it, 2 C batteries. You've got a remote that comes with it. It'll be timered if you'd like to set the timer setting. I like to just have it come on the same time every day, so I do use the timer, or you can just use the remote to turn it off and on. The coloring from pale peach to pink is just really versatile. You could actually add lavender to it easily. Let's amp up the pink and take a look at this set here. This is a set of 2, a Day in May it's called. The Day in May flower set. These are mango wood flowers with enameled faces. There's kind of a little pattern there you can see.
They are on sale for $21.20.
And if you want to use them in a tray design, you could set one in the front, one over to the side. They will freestand on, like I had them on the fireplace, but they didn't match my color group. So that look, stand up in the tray. There we go.
I'm trying not to miss any questions. Kathy asked, would that candle ring fit in the gray metal bowl with the 4 tapered candle rings?
It's right there. Let's try it out. Good question. While she's grabbing that, let's really give that a go.
Which one?
Right down there on the top of that box. She's oops, right next to your leg. Immediately, that's what she wants. Yeah. This is what you're asking about? This thing has been popular. The other day, a gentleman came in for his wife, and they're designing their house in Omaha, and they were grabbing this gorgeous item with the candle ring I showed the other day. Now, here is what's going to happen. I think we need the wreath. We don't have the wreath in here, though, do we? This is a little bit too small.
I can go grab it.
We have this in a small size, and it's right down there. On the bottom shelf is the other size. This will fit in the small size tray, but if you buy the large tray, you just want to get the big wreath. So that would be your choices. Small tray, large tray. Whoever asked that question, I didn't catch the name.
It was Kathy.
Kathy, this one has 4 taper candle holders in it. The small one, which is showing some black or some blue rocks here, this has 3. This is absolutely perfect for the small one. You can see all 3 holders are exposed, and it fits the rim very nicely. But if you get the big one, buy the large wreath. So solution right there. That's decided. Good question. But these are going quick because we have been selling them ever since that other live the other day. So what I was going to do with this little situation here is not focus on the coral as much as I wanted to try. Let's put some more pink on here. In fact, we're going to use this fun, whoops, there's crumbs in it, little pearlized pink bunny basket. This piece is the bunny planter. There's two different things that are in this pearlized finish. There's a single bunny who's standing up without a basket, pretty much just like that. And then there's the bunny with the basket.
That is the Posh Bunny Planter for $23.
$23 is the sale price.
Yep.
So I did show it one time with little nests inside the basket. This time we're going to use these eggs. These come in a mesh bag. They are the metallic chocolate eggs. There's no tag on the bag. They're just blown plastic. They have the little bit of gold accent. They're speckled, chalky, pink or yellow paint. I'm going to use the small eggs in the basket.
Those are on sale for $7.60, and that is the very last, or there's none here.
There's some at the warehouse, or at the store.
There's one.
At the store? Oh, well, okay. Stop talking about those. We will sell them at the store. I didn't even think to check that. That's funny. We do have more of these, though. I know I got these from the warehouse shelf. These are the crocheted eggs. The regular price of the large ones was $15.50. This is a bag that's missing.
The small is on sale for $8.40, and the large are on sale for $12.
$8.40, $12. This bag is opened and it's missing 2 eggs at least that I know of, so that's why it's not in inventory. If we do sell out and you really want the last of whatever we have, we'll just make you a price up on this. So you'd have to message the store. These little crocheted eggs, though, they remind me, well, they are chenille. They're chenille eggs, chenille and crocheted. They're foam underneath, so we could stack those up in there. And that would be a cute design too. So let's give that a go and call it good on our tray design. Loaded up with eggs. The chenille look just beautiful with the Posh Peony candle ring. Let's keep going. There's so many tray designs today that what I think I want to do is make sure I photograph all of these. So I'll leave them assembled on my cart. And when I get done, I'll take pictures of these tray designs and tag these items. So hopefully, if the day goes well, hopefully then the day will go well. You can get the close-up view. I just have a counter full of goodies to make sure I show you all the things. Kelsey's been making centerpieces and keeping them in stock for Easter. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. We still need to make Easter centerpieces. The hidden egg centerpiece was regular price $124.50, so it should be just under $100.
Yep, $99.
The daffodils in those are like a natural touch kind of different material. 1 stem of glittery eggs. This does have white lilies in it. We didn't have very many white lilies to use this year. And it is a nice size centerpiece, overall 24 inches long. So soft touch ferns, soft touch springerai, the vibrant ivy. Love the color palette here. Even some tulips. I have to post some pictures. My crocuses are coming up. My tulips haven't started yet, but the crocuses are. So gorgeous centerpiece. That one is ready to roll, and this one. So we've got 2 different quite Eastery looking centerpieces. This one has the daffodils again, but it has the purple eggs with more purple. So here we have maybe more pink and white. This one's heavier on the lavender pinks. And you've got hydrangeas as well as the actual lavender flower in there, sweet peas. This one is called the Spring Vibes centerpiece. Spring Vibes. Let me bend these down a little bit. So if your table's not decorated, $88. If your table's not decorated, these 2 centerpieces would make a great addition to your dining table. This one's small enough. I think either one of them could sit on the table while you dine if you wanted to have a centerpiece there. And I'm going to hand this one to Kayla so you can check the tag on that with Kelsey. And then this is going to be a fun lineup of cute things today. Like I said, it is time to be ready for Easter. We're now less than a month out from Easter. If you haven't decorated, here's your sign, it's time. We're going to use a cute little tray here, the Elizabeth woven round tray. It comes in 2 sizes. This is the small one. Where did I put the big one? 45.50.
Underneath.
Under me? Oh, good. 45.50. So here's the large one.
I love those trays.
Do you have the trays?
No, but
Kayla doesn't have the trays. Kayla's thinking about it. What's different about this is 45 and 55, is that it is a seagrass basket, but this weave that they're using to secure it is vinyl. So it looks like a basket weave out of basketing material, but instead of being possible for it to break, this is a vinyl, so it's extra sturdy. And I think that's a good idea because sometimes these little handles, this will crack and these will just break out. So 2 different sizes. Here's how they look nested. $10 difference. I'm going to use the small one actually for this design. We have a pair of candles here that we're going to place in the basket. These are our deluxe candles. Oh, that's why I had extra batteries over here. I knew there was something I forgot to put batteries in. We do have the pink in stock. This is the best baby pink color. I love, well, look at me. I'm wearing pink. I love pink. And for Easter and the pastels of spring, pink is the perfect complement.
Is that the lavender?
This, well, I thought it was pink color.
I don't know if it's considered.
Batteries for one. The box is on the shelf if you need to check, up on the second shelf over there. But this is the style that has the melted wax look at the top. So we have a 6-inch, we have a 4-inch. This one, I only had 1 set of batteries, but you can see why we gravitated to these candles, because that melted look is absolutely what's fooling the eye. When people walk by our displays, it makes you do a double take because it seems like the candle. Did you find the box?
No,
it's right
I'll
up
just
on the top next to that crystal pillar falling over sideways, I think. Because I had the box. That's how I was figuring out that we had them in stock. I was scanning the box. There you go. So she's checking in to see what that color code is called. Because to me, it should be a straight out pink. But maybe
yeah, the pictures on here are difficult to.
We also have a lavender color, and I didn't grab it. I'm not sure if it is a stocked item, but if it is, we should put it over here and compare the two. We're going to use a candlestick. We're also going to grab this swag. This has those little poppies that I love so much. They're not sold out yet either. The small salmon poppies. This is the Sweet Spring Swag. And the verdict on the candles is that you'll find the right color and drop the link for the style.
I did drop all of the deluxe, but I will drop just the color too.
Okay. Because it, to me, is a true soft pink. It's looking correct in the camera, as far as I can tell. And this little swag, being the small size that it is, and also, by the way, it's the last one. If you want this guy, the Sweet Spring Swag is going in the tray.
Yep, that is the light pink.
Light pink? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's put the short one up tall. Let's put the large one down in front. Let's spin the whole thing. Like that. Let's do a little bit more Easter decorating. So we used the Sweet Spring Swag, Kayla. Okay. And then we used a resin candle holder. It looks carved wood, doesn't it? There you go. And it has a surface for a 3-inch candle. If you had a 4-inch, it would cover the surface completely. But otherwise, it's meant for a 3-inch. And when you're ready, I'll give you the name of the candle holder.
This is fun.
It's fun. She's got 2 phones in her hand and a laptop that won't log into the right account. The resin leaf pattern candle holder, 2 sizes. What size is this one then? Oh, this is the 8-inch large, so that means there's a smaller one. Okay,
yes, there is a 8-inch and a 6-inch. The small is 22 and the large is 29.
So this is the $29 regular price candle holder. The shorter one, $22 somewhere. Somewhere. And then we're going to grab our little egg spray. This is just a raffia Easter egg spray with little wire pieces on it. But you can move these So do I dare bend that one back? So that you can get a balance to lay them in a swag, just like that.
Those are $10.
And then we're gonna hide, there we go, we're gonna hide that. Don't let me forget, somewhere in a plastic tote that was in this room is the green glass egg I wanted to use. Where did that go?
Carol messed
The entire
away.
tote. I told her I needed that whole tote. Shoot.
Oh.
I hope she didn't. I hope it's just outside the door. Does this guy match? Yeah, he does. So what we can do with this little baby, do you see how he's kind of a corally pink color? He's an unusual bunny color. This is a raffia bunny. It's just the cutest thing. And our coral poppy is the match.
Marie asked if the candles flicker.
They are pulsating. So if I hold it up, let me try that. This is the Easter bunny pick, by the way. He's made of raffia, which is that, a sisal. I think he's made of sisal, guys. That's what he is. And let me hold this up. This wick is hard to see on the camera because we have all these extra lights in here. Get in there, baby.
Joyce said, Kayla, you're the multitasking queen.
She is. She doesn't get nervous. She's doing it. You with your chicken sweater on.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Home is where my chickens are. So holding it still, I think with the bright lights, it's harder to see it pulsate, but it does, the flame kind of pulsates like that. They don't flicker and they don't move. They are three-dimensional instead of being a flat one that flickers like that. Those are always, well, here. This is the flat one that moves and flickers because the flame is not three-dimensional. This is the 3D round wick that pulsates. Two different kinds of things. There. How cute is that? So the bunny makes an appearance in there between the candles, and he is the right color for this design. I like the bunny really well with the poppies. And he was that little sisal bunny pick. Here,
yep, I got that one.
He can't be expensive at all. He was only $8.50.
I think it was $6-ish.
$6? Okay. That is adorable. Yep. You could also, if you wanted to, swap out and do the egg on top instead of candles. I'm wondering if we have any more of these eggs.
I think it's very low.
Yeah, we might just have this size remaining. There was smaller ones. They look like carved wood. They're made of resin.
The small is gone. The medium, there's one at the store. And the large, there's two here and two at the store.
Okay, $15.50 was the large price. It's now 20% off. So $2 off. It's about $12. Fits perfectly on a 3-inch candle holder. I'm going to set this tray to the side. And like I said, I'm planning to take photos of all these trays today so that we can have good pictures. Alrighty, let's see what's behind me here. I don't want to forget to tell you about my beautiful backdrop. This is brand new. Do you love this? Kelsey did a great job on this guy. Look at how full this wreath is. This one, Kayla, this is brand new.
Yeah, I just put that in.
Just put it in? Dream come true. The dream come, and she named it too. The dream come true wreath. If you were dreaming of a purple and blue wreath, we've got royal blue, beautiful deep purple, and lavender tones.
On sale for $114.
The lavender in there really spikes it up nicely. I love the sagey gray green, the brighter greens. There's glue on it. And the lilacs in here will be the Real Touch lilacs. Silk on all the rest of the flowers, but the lilac feels real. And what else? Oh, the clematis. Isn't that a realistic clematis? If anybody's growing those. Mine haven't really budded out yet. They still look dead. I hope they're going to be okay.
I have one on behind our shed, but it's
a clematis?
It's just it looks like weeds. Like it's brown and
mine's
dead.
Mine's looking very dead. I agree. And then we have this little bunny woven basket behind me too. Oh gosh, there's no title. I forget what that one's called. But we have a couple different wicker woven things. Let me show you all three of them. This piece, I believe, must be the only size, the 5-inch egg. If there is another size, it's not in here.
The baskets, there is the rectangle, and then there is
there's
round.
A round. That's right. I didn't realize
for
it at
$45
first.
On sale.
You can see their little butts in the back.
Oops.
Basically, okay, $45. Basically, you just put candy in here so that you don't hide them. You could definitely put a small plant in here. I would use the clematis, which I do not have in this, or I'm sorry, the cyclamen plant would be really cute in here because it's small, hot pink cyclamen plant. That one I don't have in front of me. I think I'm thinking of it at the store because I'm bouncing back and forth, so then I forget what I am looking at and where I saw it. Well, you can imagine a little plant in here. So that piece is cute, $45. These little eggs.
What was those? Oh, found it.
The
for
egg?
$7.
The egg is.
Yes.
Do we only have the one size then, 5-inch?
Yeah. Yep.
What does it look like on a candlestick? Here is a 3-inch candlestick. Oh yeah, there's a specific little bright colored candle ring that would fit nicely on here, and that would be super cute. Rather than just white on white, you need a little green or you need some bright color, but the egg could replace a candle if you wanted to use it that way. Might be a fun way to do rattan. And then the last thing we have in rattan, are you able to grab that off the shelf, is a bunny planter, the rattan bunny planter. Wicker, rattan, whatever you want to call it. I feel weird that I can't see your comments, guys. I'm sorry, Kayla's on it.
I'm trying to not miss everybody,
yeah,
but
she's getting it all. I don't have anything to watch comments on, and I can't see it in the camera today. This is the other wicker piece, so that makes 3 choices in resin wicker, the bunny planter, which I've been showing with carrots. Could also have greens in there or a cute little fern. And this little guy would be versatile for all different types of color. If you wanted to put the cyclamen plant in here too, I keep talking about that, but I better stop because I don't have one. There isn't one in here. So that's all the different types of resin wicker.
What is that bunny planter? What's that? Do you know what that's called or? No.
Yeah, unfortunately it says bunny planter, 11.5-inch bunny planter. It probably got another name.
Oh, $27 on sale.
Oh, that's good. And then I saw we had maybe 2 packages of carrots left.
Not many.
At the store, I think they're gone. The pack of carrots is a pack of 6. And you're going to pull them out of the bag and use them for decorating, laying in the tray or something.
Kim, she asked if it's UV protected, but I'm not sure.
Yes, it is. The cyclamen is, if that's the one you found. And you probably can't tell the scale if you found the picture because it's very small. So the hot pink bush overall is only about yay big, and that's why it's perfect to put in little things. Both of those planters would benefit nicely from that little guy. So, okay, behind me also with this gorgeous garland, I don't want to drop anything or break anything, but I have to say, this fern, I haven't played with this thing yet. This is going to be so handy as I do my designing all these different, we haven't done mantles yet. I really want to do mantles.
Everybody's loving the tray designs.
Are ya? I love the tray designs. There's 2 different things that would go in this garland, and I want to show the garland because I have these ornaments that I want to hang off the garland. I'll put this back on here. So let's mix this pansy garland, 48-inch pansy garland, and layer it over this fern garland, which does not say how long it is. 48. This must be a 60-inch fern garland.
The purple pansy garland is 37.
37. Now, to my knowledge, there's only 2 left.
Yes.
There's only 2. That's the end of it. It's paper wrapped, blue and lavender. So pretty, but all good things come to an end. Once you spread this out, it actually is fitting on here pretty well. So I think if you bend the ends out, the 48-inch pansy lines up nicely. And the other thing about this fern garland, this is completely DIY, no wire, because the garland itself has bendy vine attached to it. Do you see these little things? So I can lay my pansy on here and just literally wire it on.
I believe that's the forest fern garland, 5 foot.
Yes.
For $54.
Is it 54? Okay. It's a really versatile one, and you could use it into the fall season and use it to hold pumpkin vines too and twist them together. So this garland, loosely attached, I don't want to get too involved because there's only 2 pansies, and as soon as somebody wants this, it's going back in its bag. But the plan...
Kathy says she loves when we're live together.
Yay! Well,
and
thanks.
Kim asked the wreath, if the wreath is UV protected.
The wreath... I don't know which wreath that would be.
I think it's the blue, the one right in front of you.
Nothing we craft will be UV protected, but we have purchased the can of UV paint clear coat, and I am spraying it on half of Kate's pots so that we can discover whether or not the UV thing works. It's a Krylon brand UV floral protector. That's exactly what it is. Okay, I don't want that to fall. And I don't want to drop these baby bunnies, which we will talk about.
Rosalie loves when you combine the garlands.
I do too. Thanks, Rosalie. I think it's the thing to do. So 2 different options for decorating our garlands. And this is why I put that together. Easter egg ornaments. Glass. Very pretty, delicate looking little wildflower Easter eggs in a box of 4. They are blown glass. The print is like a Mod Podge applique attachment. The frosted glass floral egg ornament.
For $37.
How big are they? 4 inches. So you could hang those off your garland because, again, this garland has all of these little parts and pieces, the bendy vines hanging off of it. So we can hook those off of the bendy vine and drape them on our fireplace. The other thing that is an ornament, who has a tree? Somebody posted a tree on the VIP. Here is this adorable vintage bunny. And these little babies are the glass bunny ornaments. They are 4.5 inches. They just totally look like an antique, don't they? Even with that glitter mercury color. So those little pastel pink, they are a very warm corally pink.
Those are on sale for $13.
They're a match to the pearlized pink bunny that I used earlier in my tray. So don't discredit the color. It definitely has a pink undertone, but it's a warm pink. Now we're at risk of having it fall off, so we're going to use this to make sure it doesn't. Whoops, that fell though. And it survived. Whew, good news. There's a rug over here. Okay, so then that can go back over here. You get the idea. I better quit messing with it. You know me, I gotta be careful. Prone to breaking things from getting in a hurry. So that's a fun little display idea for you. I love how now our blue is all combined. I'll come back and talk about those items on the ladder too. And then this piece that I just removed from my shelf, this is actually a vertical swag. This is the Spring Days vertical swag. And with the fact that this has no Easter bunnies, Easter eggs, Easter anything, you could also pop in an ornament.
That is on sale for $83.
It's a pretty good size. It's got the branches at the bottom, berries, ribbon, agapanthus. I love that poppy. And do you see now that the corally color, it's a corally pink. The bunny could be added to this item. I would just hook it over one of the stems that is sticking up at the top of this swag, and then it will lay into the bow. You could probably put another one on there too. A couple bunnies in there. That would be one idea, or you could use one of our bunny picks. And that way, you're reversible. You can take the Easter part away and keep using the design for spring after doctoring it up for a temporary time. These little picks that were $5.50 come in 3 colors. I'll be using the other 2 colors shortly, but
they are on sale for $4.
Pink, purple, and like a pretty aqua blue. So for $4, it's a good little bit of glitz, and I would probably just slide that pick in there and then secure it to the wire or wire it on, and it would stay. So very fun way to doctor that up and then change it after the Easter holiday. Fortunately though, Easter is late this year, so we are having a nice amount of time to show off our decorations, right?
Rachel is jumping on late. She must have been baking cookies.
Oh good, Kayla's assuming you're baking cookies. Well, if so, then that means you're expecting the cookies. I'm gonna just work that ribbon back through there. Okay, that is one fun vertical swag. The color would stand out so nicely if you have a dark door. The right person will get that swag. Let's hang that over here. And should we do another tray? Let's do it.
Sharon got her hummingbird pictures and hung them this morning, and she said they're beautiful.
Oh, really?
Excellent quality.
Okay, now I wonder which ones you got. Maybe the round ones, or are yours round, or did you get rectangle ones? We have a whole bunch of stuff in this basket. Okay guys, here is another garland opportunity. We're going to use the sparkly lavender eggs. We're going to use a basket. That is the last call. This is the large decorative braided scallop bowl. So you're going to look up decorative braided scallop bowl. It's $45.50, wireframe, and nice and sturdy. That one, I know at the store we have another large. I think the smaller sizes are sold out. I could not find them.
It says we have 2 large here.
Oh, we do?
None at the store. And
Okay.
then 1 small at the store.
So the small at the store needs to be found. We should bring it here so that they can be together. We're going to use this garland, and Kayla, this garland, I don't know the name of it. This also is part of a collection of assorted items. We have a wreath for sure. Maybe just a wreath and a garland. I'm not sure if we got the pick or not. But it has lavender and pink with this nice dusty green and variegated leaf, all wired.
I believe that is the purple rain pansy garland.
That makes sense.
It's 5 foot for $27.
So this is the other pansy garland we have, but does this come in more than just a wreath? She's going to check. Do you see how I'm winding it in here? Here's the end. And I'm basically just like this. But I want to not keep it round.
There is a wreath for
There's a
$39. I can drop the link for that one too.
So once you get this placed, then you've got to go back in and shape all the parts and pieces to show, which you should spend more time than I will right now. But I wanted it to become elongated. So do you see how I kind of let it wing out the ends? We'll keep it tucked in here and then specifically and deliberately point these 2 pieces out to make it oval.
Sharon got the rectangle hummingbird ones.
Oh, okay. Then I know which ones those are. They are very pretty. I need a book. A book. Reader's Digest. Do you have any of these?
And there's everybody, you should just post your closet online.
My sweater?
Yeah.
This is from the dollar store, this white shirt. From Dollar General. Because this morning on my way to work, all my coffee down my white shirt.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I had a different white t-shirt
Okay,
on.
well, that's a nice shirt
And
for Dollar
this
General.
shirt came from Dollar General. I think it was $8. Okay, that's the hot tip of the day. This sweater I purchased late summer from Amazon. I do feel like I better get an Amazon storefront, but basically I just follow the influencers and look at what they post, and then I buy that stuff. And I also shop downtown. But in our town, we don't have much going on at the mall, so I can't say anything about where I shop at the mall because no. But we do have some boutiques downtown.
Yeah, I like those boutiques.
Me too. This is the tulip bunch. Now I've got all the tulip bunches going quickly, guys. The tulips just got relocated in the warehouse to a very small shelf. I was shocked when I went and saw that. Were you shocked too?
Yeah, I saw that.
So we got 2 options for this tray. I'm just adding the tulips to sweep off to the side as an accent. I'm also going to add this little green. So now Kayla's going to have to go fast. This is the mini bamboo leaf pick. Sometimes you just need little pieces of greenery. We show you almost every day some of our small greens. Oh, nope, I didn't want the gold guy. I wanted to put the friends in here. So option A is the bunny friends. Okay, these little guys.
The mini bamboo leaf pick is $5.50.
So the greenery is a regular price, but everything else in this tray is 20% off. So are the bunnies. These little bunny friends. We've got her holding an egg. He has a basket of carrots around his neck there. A little bag of carrots. These guys, I think they're only $8.50.
They are 18.
18 each?
Yeah.
Oh. What's 1850? Something that I found for this tray was 1850. Don't mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is funny. So then we could put more things in here. I would probably put a nest also.
Did you put eggs in there, or did I miss the? No.
I'm going to do eggs. Yes, next. But for this, I'll change this tray out.
Okay.
Twice here. We'll get there, though. I think that they need these blingy eggs. These will be next if you want to find them. These will be the sparkling. So this little nest is the new one called, well, I did just change this to bird nest with eggs. Somehow there's a glitch in this for Facebook. So this is bird nest with eggs. It is $8.99.
On sale for $7.
Bendivine on it. Love it. And I like the color of those eggs in there. And that looks really sweet. We could also go back and add our candlesticks to this design and put the tall some candles in here. I always love putting candles in trays. Sometimes you can get one up and leave one down. The book helps elevate things so that they don't get hidden in here. So I always think a book is handy if your tray is deep like this one is. And these little guys are with one nest that comes with eggs. The other thing that we have is a plain nest that has no eggs, because guess what? We have these over here. These look like Kayla's chicken eggs, almost. These are the largest eggs, and we actually have 3 kinds of eggs, these being the largest. We have some little baby ones too. But you could put 2 of these eggs, maybe 3 in a nest, and then they would be a larger scale for this tray, which I would like that look. You're going to get the whole box of eggs here, the carton, and these are probably 2-inch eggs, I think it says. 2.5-inch eggs. 2.5-inch eggs. And that little nest is a 5-inch nest. So both of those on sale, good little accent items.
Linda asked how she can see posts from Kate from Japan.
You are maybe not a member of the Magnolias VIP Facebook group. If you search, or actually Kayla can drop a link to the Facebook group, and you'll have to just ask to join, but you'll automatically be added as a member. And that is where she posts things like that, because it's kind of a more curated collection of our followers. If you follow us frequently and watch what we do frequently, you'll want to be part of that Magnolias group. So we're still back on this tray.
I got the eggs. Did you have another nest?
Yes.
The nest with no eggs.
The nest with no eggs, and then the packet of eggs that is the 12, the dozen. This is the lowest price dozen of eggs you'll be able to buy today. I'll put this here so you can see it. Now we're going to go with that candle and use the book to keep that candle up there elevated. I'll just pull this forward so you can see the tulips. Hopefully everything's showing up. I got a big old tray beside me to do. And then we're going to add in our sparkly eggs. So these come in 3 colors if you didn't notice. Those 3 tones. And those are 5-inch eggs, I think. They were only $7.50. So they're also inexpensive. And you can hang them. You can hang them off your garland. I've just been ignoring the ribbons and decorating with them. So these look adorable in here. And they sure bling it up a lot. This is where I also had the purple that I could add in there too. I'm going to lay that with my tulips over to the side and see what you think. So again, that's our 6 by 8-inch candle that you can use for any season. This big old tray has a full garland in it. We probably could spend more time fluffing up and shaping up this garland. There's all kinds of wired little stems in here with these flowers. Every single piece is individually wired, so you could spend a lot of time shaping it if you wanted to. Do we need the bamboo piece back in there to fill over on this side? Maybe, for interest. We'll just put that back in. And there's room, if we want to add a little bit of a bunny accent also. So we have a bunny that might be one of 2 styles. Oh, 3. The resin bronze bunny decor. So he is a resin piece. He kind of looks like he's terracotta or pottery or something. But
we have Betty, Bonnie, and Brenda.
So we have all 3. who named the bunnies?
Kate.
So they're sitting, standing. You'll have to look at the poses. They're different poses. They're about 7 inches tall, maybe 6 or 7. And we have room on our book here to add whichever bunny this is. And the bunny's barely going to peek out. Okay, can you see this all together? Can I spin it around? The tulips, the eggs, the garland, the glitter. The glitter really stands out in the garland. So I think it jazzes up the garland in the tray quite a bit to have all that extra bling. All right, I'm building a whole cart that I need to take pictures of over here. And I just feel that tag came off. Okay, let's do this big tray. Oh my goodness, guys, this is going to be a minute. Wait till you see this tray. So we're going to use these things which keep getting restocked, thankfully. I don't know, Rose Echeveria pick. I don't know how many we have left, but this succulent is foam. And I must have had it on a back order because it randomly showed up right when we needed it. And it has it's like a rose, obviously. The Rose Echeveria is a 5-inch structure.
It is on sale for $9.50. Or it's not on sale.
It's not on sale. It's regular.
$9.50.
It's a regular succulent. So we're going to use our Natural Touch lilacs here. We have 2 colors, and I'm going to hold them close to the camera so that you can see they are barely different. But we have one purple and one lavender. And they are Real Touch. They don't have any leaves. We do have a style with leaves that are fabric, but the Real Touch that feels soft, seems like you should be able to smell them. These are the ones that come with no leaves, which is fine for this design. So I'm going to use one purple and 2 lavenders in here. And then we're also going to use this pick that is so fun, the eggs with their eucalyptus leaves. And these eggs are 3 colors per pick. This comes as a wreath and as a spray, and also as a candle ring. So you've got a plastic fern, a fabric eucalyptus leaf. This even incorporates real branches. Here's some real branches poking out. And that candle ring, I don't know how big it is. I forget.
That spray is on sale for $5.
So these are only $5. Okay, the lilacs are on sale. The candle ring center is just under 5 inches. So you better say 4.5. And then it is maybe 14 inches across conservatively. We're also going to use a couple stems of this non-sale item, this branch, which I love all through the spring and summer, the faux willow spray. Nice looking stuff with a paper wrap stem, plastic and plastic leaves. So combination of paper and plastic. This crazy thing. You know how much I like bendy vine. This is the wrapped twig vine. Maybe it's bleached, the wrapped twig garland in a bleached color. So it's definitely like a straw tone. We're going to use that. And the holder is a one only. Whoever needs this is the one you're going to get. The Darlene tray is the absolute last one, $98.50. We've sold them and sold them. They don't make this tray at that vendor anymore. So it's very, very big. It's probably the largest Polonia wood tray that we've had in. And if you need a really good sized piece on your kitchen island, it's kind of a dough bowl, but it's maybe a little bit more predictable in its shape. This one has a width of 10 and it's pretty long. This is a 32-inch bowl. So big bowl / tray item. And this is how we're going to do this fun lineup.
Oh, I missed those branches. What were
these? Are the willow, faux willow, F-A-U-X willow. And our little candle ring will go in the middle. We're going to use one of these out each end. We're going to use this to make it really rustic and fun. So
I think that's called the Fiona willow.
Oh, it got renamed. So if you were to spiral it, it kind of will spiral. Did you see how we just coiled it up into a couple tight circles and then pull it open? Because what you want to see is this winding through the tray. So then I can just lift these two stems and stick them through the spirals on the end. So maybe you should start with the...
Jennifer said those roses look like artichokes.
They do, yeah. Jennifer's talking about the succulent roses. Okay. Do you have a good look at that? I want to make sure I don't miss a step if you want to figure out how to do this. If anybody wants to buy this complete look, I don't know if they can send it intact and designed, but I would sure try. If that's what you want, just send a message. I feel like if they had the right size of box, they could just stick this entire design in a box for you. Then we're going to use our Fiona willow branches here. Sometimes you can cut stems and have less struggle getting them to fit. Other times, you can just do that.
Kathy asked if you could add the green stem, but I'm not sure which green stem.
The bamboo?
Maybe?
Maybe the bamboo. So again, we just spiraled this. The mini bamboo went over there with the other tray. I don't know what other green stem I might have used. We're going to tuck this one in. Just building, building, building. And the eggs are going to be as Eastery as it gets unless you add more stuff. You know, Eastery themed things. Maybe you have a little Easter sign. This is a large tray. You could put a whole Easter word sign in this. Mm-hmm. You could, what else could you do? A bunny would need to nestle in here, so he'd need to be a sitting bunny. I'm kind of looking around. Did I use all of my bunnies? Did I miss
those
bunnies?
green bunnies, or
I'm going to lay that over
there's
here.
these ones.
Oh, I could try that. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe it's just about the eggs because then it's more springy and less Eastery. What do you think of these lilacs in here? This is where it's getting good now, right? You can cut your stems if you don't want to cut your stems because maybe you're doing something different next year. We're putting the two light ones on the ends. And then we'll tuck this big one in the middle. Or the darker colored one, I guess I should say.
Kathy said she told her husband she wants chickens.
You know, chickens, I don't have a lot of experience with them myself. My grandma always kept chickens. But Kayla's really turning into a chicken lady. You're doing a great job. Like, you just got new babies, didn't you?
post. Yeah, I got 9. Well, I got
9.
10, but one died.
Oh.
So then now I have 9, but they're getting big.
You should post pictures.
I should. I never
Again,
thought
with
of
the
that.
VIP page. Kayla's going to post pictures of her babies on the VIP page. Or, actually, I haven't seen a picture of your whole chicken coop and everything. Did you build a big fancy chicken coop?
It just looks like a big shed, and then they got, like, area to run. But I let them out in my yard, and they walk around the yard all over.
And they don't go anywhere. They just stay close by. Wow.
But you can't wear sandals because they like to peck your toes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because you'll step on the poop. That too. And they'll peck your toes.
They do.
So if you were wanting to just leave this as a spring look, how beautiful is this design as a centerpiece or an island centerpiece? All of these tips can be converted into smaller format. If you want to split, for instance, buy this garland but just use half of it so it's less full, that would be one way to make it convert to a smaller tray design. But all of these components are here because this tray is just such a large one. If we added the bunnies, Kayla's choice here would be the fern bunnies, and they would be kind of nice and neutral. They're both sitting, they're about 6 or 7 inches tall. The resin wild fern bunnies, let's see if we can just tuck them in there so they're hiding in our design. We'll put them towards the front for you. Cute. So that's one of my favorite trays for the day. I love this look. I've got more though. Don't worry. We got another one over here, and there's a tray that's completely ready to go behind me that is also super cute. So again, I'm going to try to get these photographed for you. Maybe Kayla will have to help me. We'll put them up in an album and make a post this afternoon.
Yes, they love this
evening.
tray design.
It's a good one.
Carol asked what kind of chickens I have.
She's got a bunch of kinds
I
of
have
chickens.
a silky. She's fluffy. She's She lays teeny tiny eggs.
Does she?
Yeah.
She's petite.
And Americana lays my blue eggs, and then I got ISA browns, and I don't know what my new ones are. I just picked them.
You don't? Okay.
I mean,
She just
a
picked them
few
for
of
their
them
looks.
are black. And then I have one named Penelope. She's my favorite.
Penelope?
Yep. She's silver, like gray.
Wow,
Yeah.
we better see pictures, and then you'll have to name the pictures when you post them. Put the name of the chicken on the picture so that we know who we're looking at.
It's Princess Penelope.
Oh my lord. Okay. Hey, maybe these are $8.50. Is this what it was that I saw? These are the Happy Easter tea towels. Let's open one.
Happy Easter.
These are so sweet. So it goes with the platter from the same vendor. They're kind of coordinating, I'd say.
Those
Here.
are $10.
$10? Okay, something's $8.50. I don't know what. Someday I'll think of it. So this is a printed little towel. The only embellishment is the pom-pom fringe, and they're $10. Well, that's a great price. Oh, this one says happy, happy, happy on it. We have one that says Happy Easter. We have Oh So Happy. That's cute with the bunny topiary. We have Spring Has Sprung. $10, guys. We have Hello Spring. And we have Welcome Spring. That one says Welcome Spring.
Oh.
And they're sweet little towels.
Sandra wants to know if we sell those plate stands. I think we do.
We can sell you the plate stands. I don't know if they're online. This one, the tags tore off of it. But they do float around. And the towel, I believe, is cotton. And the tag's not telling me, but it feels like the towel is just a cotton towel. In my experience, if you want them to look crispy, yes, hand wash cold, 100% cotton. You'd want to line dry them to keep them looking crisp. But very sweet little towel, to hang that in your kitchen for Easter dinner. I have a beautiful platter here. And this plate stand does hold it effectively. I don't think they're more than $15. Kayla will be looking all day. I feel like I'm not online. They're probably something you have to check in the back office. But the Happy Platter is the most adorable Easter platter. I guess it's just a stoneware bunny platter. So I'm not remembering the price on this item.
$51.60.
Okay.
And
super cute,
that
very
is the
heavy.
last one here, and there's one at the store.
One at the store, so we've got a total of 2. And guess what I would like to do today? So 2 lucky people at random for today's orders only through midnight. Make a note
Okay.
in the morning. Once we get all these orders going here, we're going to randomly draw 2 people, and we're going to send these out with your orders. So we are shipping all day today. We still have a couple hours. No, we have only an hour and a half until the freight truck comes. But today's orders from today, I'll pick one just shortly for orders just after the live, and I'll pick one for shipping out if you place an order this evening, for instance. But today, only on Thursday, I'm going to pick 2 people at random and gift you an Easter towel, just for fun with any order. Doesn't matter how big it is. I'll just pick a couple. We'll draw from our orders, order pile. So we'll get one out with this afternoon's orders, and we'll make sure we get one out in the morning for anyone who orders this evening, Thursday. Today's March 27th, I think.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I think it is. So behind me with the candlesticks up on the back, you see these beautiful sage green candlesticks are also part of our sale collection, guys. If you didn't know it. Those are part of the pressed glass in pastel sage green and pink that are nearly gone, but they're beautiful little candlesticks shown behind me.
I will look for those tray holders and make sure they're online after this live.
Okay, great. We have some at the store. We'll work together.
Because I'm not sure what they're called.
But you can send a message about if you're buying the tray. I will make sure the team knows which holder, and I think it's about $15. Then we've got a couple things Kelsey did restock as well. This piece keeps selling out, the Wildflowers Arrive porch pot. I can't say how much I love this enough. I love this design. I don't know what it is about it, if it's the weediness, perhaps. This is sold separately, and we do have 2 different shapes. This is going to be, well, depending how you shape them. Their ears move. So you can shape the bunny butt ears however you like if you want to show the color of one, bend it down, but they're just picks with bunny butts. We're using the lavender gingham in here, and the Wildflowers Arrive porch pot is $36 off. It was $182.
Your mom said that your brother had chickens. Ostrich?
Oh, yeah, he did.
A duck?
I was gone from the house by then, so I never had to take care of anything.
Wow.
That's true.
I don't know about an ostrich.
Right. Yes. Don't know about an ostrich. Me either. So that planter, also a restock. If you didn't hear, we restocked a bunch of the tropical hanging baskets and the tropical porch pots because they have been going so quick. So that got done. And is this one online at all? Or no? Yes, no, not really. Nope.
I think it's just two separate things.
Two separate
or
things?
Is it a whole...
I think it is two separate things.
Yeah,
so this is the wreath that I wanted to show you. So we've got bows that we sell individually that can go on these wreaths. And with the design, the egg wreath itself is the match to the tray I just did in purple. So FYI.
And that's on sale for $51. It's egg and eucalyptus wreath.
Okay. Very full, built on an angel vine, and you could definitely add things into it if you wanted to. You could cut the purple lilacs and stick them right into the vine of the wreath. The bows are sold separately. Here's an example of a bow that you can grab in the online store. It's like maybe Oh Happy Day bow or something, but there's Easter bows in the online store. Grab one and grab one of these wreaths. It matches the wreath, the tray we just did. Super cute stuff. So, all right. Can you believe we're out of time already?
Well, I wasn't going to say this, but my mom brought it up.
What?
My fluffy, silky chicken.
Your mom's watching today?
Apparently. Well, I call her Fluffy Butt because her butt is a big fluff ball.
The fluffy butt chicken. Now we really need pictures. We especially need a picture of the fluffy butt chicken. I would like to see that myself. Well, hey, just a reminder, if you're watching this now or in replay, I'm going to give away 2 tea towels today at random with orders. I will pick a random pattern. I will find a random person. We'll give one away this afternoon right away after the live here.
That's lucky.
From your orders that you're placing right now, and I'll make sure that one gets placed with an order later today. If you're watching after hours, after we close or something, I'll select another person for the late afternoon evening giveaway, and we're going to give away 2 dish towels. So I think that's going to be a little fun treat. Any size order, doesn't matter. If you have an order, somebody's going to get a surprise when they get their package, and we'll put 2 of those in boxes today. So thanks for joining me for this Easter tray live. It was very fun designing trays for you today. I think tomorrow I should be doing lanterns. How do you feel about that? I've got some lantern ideas. So this would be totally trays. Tomorrow would be a lantern live. It's going to be Floral Friday also, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, check it out tomorrow. We'll get a whole new lineup of fun ideas for you. All the spring, 20% off most of the things I showed you today. Make sure you find the perfect thing before your company comes. And I'm going to ask Kayla to help me with the camera next.
Oh, gosh. Here I am. I'm just reading comments.
Just reading comments. But thanks, everybody, for joining me. Always fun to have you along. Bye-bye.